Canada, where the horizon never ends and the journey never stops. We're traveling through Nova Scotia, and today we're spending time in Lunenburg, a colorful seaside town filled with history, ocean air, and small town energy. This vibrant town on the Atlantic coast has charm around every corner. Founded in 1753, it's one of the best preserved British colonial settlements in North America, with its colorful wooden houses climbing the hills above the harbor. Lunenburg was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1995, making it one of the few living towns to earn that honor. The town's streets are named after British royalty and local fish species, so you might find yourself strolling along Salmon Street or King Street. And if you're lucky, you might spot the brightly painted rowboats bouncing along the harbor, adding a rainbow of color to the water. Today, Lunenburg blends history with a relaxed coastal vibe. Locals greet visitors with easy smiles. Seafood is always close by, and the waterfront stays lively with boats, cafes, and music in the air. It's the kind of place that feels proud of its past, but very much alive in the present. If you want the best views of Lunenburg, I highly recommend taking a short drive south along Cove Road, all the way to the Blue Nose Golf Club. The road winds along the coast, giving you stunning perspectives of the harbor and colorful rooftops. Along the way, you'll find two amazing viewpoints. One is the Lunenburg waterfront viewpoint, perfect for snapping that iconic photo of the harbor with its bright boats and historic buildings. The other viewpoint offers sweeping views over the town and the Atlantic, where you can really take in how this charming town hugs the coast. From here, the combination of sea, hills, and color makes it feel like you've stepped into a painting. This area is worth it just for the scenery, peaceful, vibrant, and full of maritime charm. Lunenburg is such a special place on Nova Scotia's coast. Now we're checking out Lunenburg's waterfront, boats, cafes, and that lively harbor vibe. A short drive along Blue Nose Road gives you great views of the harbor and the town up on the hill. You really get a sense of the town from every angle. It's easy to see why it's so popular. Next stop, the Blue Nose, one of Canada's most famous ships. You have probably seen it before, even if you didn't know it. In fact, I'm starting here with a giant 10-cent coin showing the Blue Nose, which has been a Canadian icon since the 1930s. The Blue Nose was built right here in Lunenburg in 1921. It was both a racing schooner and a working fishing vessel, and it quickly became legendary for winning almost every race it entered. People still talk about it today, not just as a ship, but as a symbol of skill, pride, and maritime history. The original Blue Nose no longer sails, but there's a replica you can check out here in town. Seeing it up close really gives you a sense of how massive and beautifully crafted these schooners were. From the tall mast to the sleek hull, it's easy to imagine the crew racing across the Atlantic, wind in their sails. There's something about standing here, looking at this boat, that connects you to the past. It's a story of the town itself, of shipbuilders, fishermen, and a community that's proud of its maritime roots. And for anyone visiting Lunenburg, seeing the Blue Nose is a must, a true piece of Canadian heritage. Now we're strolling down Montague Street, one of Lunenburg's most iconic streets. Look at these houses, each one painted in bright, cheerful colors that really pop against the sky and harbor. It's fun just wandering here and noticing the little details. The shutters, the flower boxes, the unique doors. Every building has its own personality, and walking this street gives you a real feel for the town. You can almost imagine the families and fishermen who have lived here over the years, and how each house has its own little story. Montague Street is one of the streets where you want to stop every few steps for a photo. The combination of colors, cobblestone sidewalks, and the harbor just a short walk away makes it feel alive and welcoming. It really shows why Lunenburg is such a special spot on Nova Scotia's coast. Now we're heading up Prince Street. The climb gives you a slightly different perspective of the town, with the colorful houses stacked on the hillside and the harbor peeking through in the distance. Walking up here, you really start to appreciate how Lunenburg streets twist and turn with the landscape. Every step reveals a new view. After climbing Prince Street, we make our way down Lincoln Street and head west towards St. John's Anglican Church. This historic church has been part of the community since the early 1800s, and it's easy to see why it's so beloved. Its classic architecture stands out among the colorful houses. Local stories say it's been a gathering place for everyone from fishermen to town officials, and the cemetery behind it holds the names of many early residents. Even if you're just passing by, the church gives a sense of the town's deep roots and the pride Lunenburg has in its history. From the charming streets, we continue our stroll and reach the Lunenburg Academy Foundation building. This striking historic building used to be a school and is a great example of Lunenburg's heritage architecture. Its red brick exterior and tall windows really stand out among the surrounding colorful houses. The Academy has been part of the community for over a century, educating generations of local kids and now serving as a reminder of the town's commitment to preserving its history. And that's it for this charming town of Lunenburg. Follow along in my next videos as we continue to discover the beauty and stories of Nova Scotia.